All right, guys, for the Bucks, Giannis left game 4 with a hyperextended left knee. Whether or not Giannis plays, Milwaukee's obviously going to need Khris Middleton to step up after shooting just 6 for 17 in game 4. His point total for game 5 is set at 27.5. Jules, will he go over? I know you're saying you don't want to touch any of these till you know who's playing, but just tell me what you would do.
I think the safer assumption in this game is that Giannis is out. He's doubtful. And, as miraculous as it is that there's no structural damage in his knee, we all saw the way that bent, and playing 48 hours later seems rather unlikely. So Middleton's props are really boosted up. Holiday's props are really boosted up. I'm not telling you to take the over, but I can't bring myself to bet them. The best bets for the Bucks, I'm hoping we're waiting on official Giannis status to get these out, because we've been offering Bobby Portis props throughout this series, and they're not up on DraftKings Sportsbook right now. But I'm holding out hope, and we'll be complaining to the Sportsbook Ops team later to please get Bobby Portis props up, because it is a Bobby Portis spot 100%. He's hit the over on his points, rebounds, assists in all 4 games so far this series. It keeps creeping up. It was 13.5 last game. He got there by the hook, but he shot 3 of 9 from the field, his worst. But here's all you need to know. 9 games this season without Giannis. Bobby Portis is averaging over 27 minutes, 15.7 points, 10.9 rebounds, 2 assists. He's averaging a double-double in 9 games without Giannis. And really just about doubling what his points, rebounds, assists prop has been set at this series. So will it get boosted? Yes. Is it going to be boosted high enough? No. So when that Bobby Portis prop comes out, that is the one and only thing I want to play for the Bucks, and I want to play it pretty big.
All right, Nick, what's your take on Khris Middleton? Is he going to, go over that point total, 27.5?
I think he can. And I think Julian's right that there's a much better chance that Giannis doesn't play in this game versus Trae Young. Like, Trae seems like a true 50-50, maybe even leaning toward playing. Whereas I think this Giannis situation is more similar to Kawhi in the last round, where he was doubtful going into every game, but wasn't even traveling with the team. So we kind of knew he wasn't going to be ruled out. I think that status is a little bit more of gamesmanship by Milwaukee, but I think Khris Middleton can get there just on volume. Giannis's 20 shots per game are going to go somewhere. And Khris Middleton is probably the number one guy along with Jrue Holiday, who's going to inherit those. Pretty much everyone else, whether you're talking Portis, Connaughton, some of the bench players that they might have to dip into, Brook Lopez, those guys are not creators. They get their shots from Middleton and Holiday passing to them, whereas Holiday and Middleton, kind of have the agency to take those shots themselves. So I don't think Khris Middleton is going to come out and have a massive game. I think the Hawks are going to be able to key in on him. I've already said at the top that I'm a little bit down on Khris Middleton stock right now, but I think he's going to take a ton of shots. And I think if he puts up 31 field goal attempts in this game, even if he only hits 11 or 12 of those, gets to the line 5 or 6 times, hits 3 or 4 threes, that's probably enough to push this just over.